special guest on the show is Asif Gillani from Parrot. Asif, would you come and join me?
Hi, good to see you.
Thanks for coming on the show.
No problem.
So, Asif, you're sales director of the UK, is that right?
Yeah,
sales manager?
So I basically run Parrot UK and Ireland. So I've been at Parrot for 4 years now and been doing this job for just over 2.
Tell me, where did Parrot come from? Well, it's taken over the world, but I mean, where did it come from?
Well, we've been around since 1994. We're a French-based PLC, so we operate globally now. Where it came from, our CEO, Henri Sadou, was the founder and still runs the company today. We started off as a voice recognition system for the blind. So that's where we get the name Parrot from, because it's all about voice recognition.
Yeah, I mean, people always comment on the name Parrot. It's a funny name, Parrot. Yeah, it makes perfect sense when it's explained.
Yeah, so it's so the first product we actually made was for blind people to automate their home, and then we developed a product that was a universal translator.
Okay, yeah.
And then we went into hands-free kits.
And that's not the only products developed by Henri, is it? There's also a designer range of shoes, was it?
Yeah, Henri has some other business interests as well. So other things that Henri's done in the past, he started up a company before Parrot that was into CGI. So they did all the CGI to things like the Spider-Man films, etc. That was a company that Henri co-created and sold it off. Another part of his business is today is a famous shoe company called Christian Louboutin, and he was one of the founders of that as well.
Okay,
we don't get involved in that, so it's all,
no, nothing to do with Parrot. So what about Parrot UK? That was formed, what year was it formed?
In about 2005, we actually set up a UK office. We're based in Birmingham. And the reason for doing that is, prior to that, we used to run it centrally through Paris. But as the business grew, we need more dedicated staff, UK-focused staff. So we started off in the UK, initially with a very small team. I said when I joined Parrot in 2007, there was only 4 people, and it grew to 8 when I joined. So it surprises a lot of people about the size of the staff we have. And today we have 12 people, and soon to be 13, hopefully in the coming weeks.
I mean, I remember phoning the technical line back in probably 2004, and it would be in France. You know, if you're on the roadside, I mean, before Ifitstuff, and it was difficult. You know, to phone France from your mobile on the roadside and then you speak English, and then they pass you on to the English-speaking technical. It's a good step.
No, absolutely, and what we actually did for some time as well, after we went to France, after that we actually had it, we outsourced it to another company for a number of years. But I said when I joined in June 2007, Stuart Jackson, our technical manager, also joined at the same time. Yeah. So initially it was just him, and he'd been in this installer for 18 years, in an audit installer as well. So he's now got a team of 3 people just in technical support for yourselves.
I mean, I remember Stuart Jackson from the days that I worked for Sexton's Toad. I think he was an auditor back at that time. And he always seems very helpful if I ever speak to him on the phone, very pleasant, very nice, and it's better than phoning France for technical support, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Stuart, as you know, because he's been an installer, he speaks the same language as you guys as well. You know, when you're talking about a particularly difficult installation, he'll understand. You speak to me, I'm a commercial person, and to be honest, 9 times out of 10, I won't understand what you're talking about.
No. Now, I've got to mention it, but going back a couple of years ago, Parrot would come under fire, or it came under fire from the forum from a lot of its independent dealers who felt that they helped establish the Parrot brand. To kind of find on the Parrot's website, you know, go to your nearest Halford store to buy your Parrot product or find out about Parrot. But you've readdressed that now.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, and we feel there is a market for Halfords, as there is for specialist installers as well. What Halfords has done for us and us all, I'd like to say, is increase the presence of the brand presence of Parrot as well. Parrot is much more well known now than it was a few years ago. Some of that is due to because Halfords, you know, the vast footfall they get into their stores and attention it grabs. However, we did take on board the comments from the installers. So as you know, on our homepage now, it says the first thing it says is find an installer, and it directs people to our certified installer program. And something that I'd like to reveal exclusively today yourselves, haven't spoken about it at all before, is that we're now creating another URL. So in April/May, it's happening over the coming weeks. There'll be a new URL, it'll be parrot.com/CIP.
Okay.
And we will then be using that URL in our advertising. So when you see any adverts for us in the future where we advertise a number of brands, so you may see, you know, Parrot 9200 available from Halfords, a network operator, and it'll then have the certified installer logo and Parrot CIP.
Oh, that's
so
great.
we're now promoting that as a channel in its own right.
So from your direct marketing, it will drive sales leads to all of us in retail, whether it be Halfords, whether it be the multinationals or your small like independent specialists.
Absolutely, and by doing this Parrot CIP, it makes it an equal footing. So of course, we can't include 400 independent dealers in the advert.
No.
But now this way, we'll be able to promote them much better than we've done before. So this is a first for us. I don't believe it's been done in any other country. Something we came up with a few months ago as a UK idea. So we're trialing that, and as I said, announcing it today really.
Sounds like a very positive step. For anyone that doesn't already know about the Parrot CIP, would you like to tell us a little bit about that? Yeah,
the Parrot Certified Installer Program, we launched it a couple of years ago now. And it's installers, be they retail premises or be they mobile installers, they're people that have gone through an accreditation process, and we are comfortable about recommending them for Parrot products. So if it's a retail premises, we vet their premises as well as quality installation, their customer service, how much product knowledge they've got, not just on a technical perspective, but after sales and a general Parrot product overview as well. And then for the mobile installers, it's obviously because they don't have retail premises, you probably know.
We've had a number of venues with get-togethers, and there's been questions and there's been product training at these events.
We found that there's certainly a desire for us to have another person dedicated towards the independent channel.
No, that's good. It's good support for all of us.
Yeah, excellent. And we already, as you know, we already have 2 marketing-based staff who visit dealers on a regular basis. And they're not there to sell.
No,
they're there purely to support you. This business development manager, again, won't be there to sell to you directly because you buy products through your chosen distributors. But they're there to fight your corner as well. They're there to support you better and perhaps come up with some better, maybe some potential pricing promotions from time to time, or some incentives, or however else we can help you as well.
Oh, cracking. Now, we've got a prepared mobile installer challenge going on today in the car park now at 2:30. Hopefully there's a reasonable turnout if we manage to get the engineers. Perhaps there could be some regional events going off as well.
To be honest, I've not thought of that, but that sounds certainly a good idea. I'll speak to our marketing team about that. It's certainly quite interesting. I'll certainly be coming over to your challenge today as well. Great. You know, we've donated some prizes towards it because we fully support it.
It's much appreciated. An MKI 9200 for first place and 2 Parrot CK 3000 Evos for second and third.
Excellent. As I said, we're really keen to support vet installations, and either that through yourselves or via road shows. We absolutely want to support that.
Cracking. Asif, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today and coming on the show.
Thank you.
And look forward to seeing you at the next one. And on the 2:30 at the Prepared Installer Challenge.
Absolutely, you see me there. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.